Good morning, everyone, and greetings from Eos, Greece. Just a quick disclaimer before we go into this next segment of the six-part conversation series with Mike. You might notice that the little box that appears with me in it is not going to be there, so I'm not in it this time, and that's simply because my external hard drive broke. Some water leaked into it, and I just had a freaking meltdown yesterday because of all of my electronics just breaking down on me during my travels. I'm learning that it can be stressful traveling with electronics, but all is fine, and we still have a very interesting video to come. So thanks once again to Mike for giving up his time to talk to me. I feel really privileged to have the opportunity to talk to him, and today he's going to be talking about what it's like living in Kuwait as an expat teacher when you're not working. So on the weekends, is there really anything to do in Kuwait? Is there a social life? Is it any fun, or is it a bore? Well, Mike's going to give us the inside info, so let's find out. Enjoy the video.
Not much, to be honest. Not much, but I like to live a very simple life, and that's kind of what I did when I arrived there. Because I had I already had Kuwaiti friends that I knew. They picked me up in their Land Cruiser. Everyone in Kuwait, by the way, has a Toyota Land Cruiser, unless you've got like a Porsche or something. And it picked me up, took me to the supermarket, took me shopping, went here, did this, went to the farm, saw the horses, and kind of took me under the wing a bit, which was quite unusual. And the other teachers were like, "You have Kuwaiti friends? Like, no one has Kuwaiti friends." I was like, "Well, yeah, I know a couple of Kuwaiti guys." And then we went to the cafes and the little I forget all the names of the little strips now, like the strip malls basically, where you go and you can get snacks and stuff, because they love their food over in Kuwait. And so I like being a teacher, as you know, but the people watching might not, is a lot of work. Like, it's so time consuming, and by the time like the end of the week comes, which in the Middle East, by the way, is Thursday evening, because they work Sunday to Thursday. Thursday evening comes and you just want to, like, me anyway, maybe I have low energy, but I just wanted to like rest. And the first day of the weekend is just like kind of trying to relax a bit. So I'd go for a run. I lived down in Fintas. There was a nice little public beach in Fintas, and I'd walk around or run around the public beach, just like looking the world go by, listening to a podcast, going to like get some food, seeing my friends. I had a couple of good friends who were teachers in the block, hanging out with them, watching documentaries about this and that, roasting a chicken, watching some TV, phoning home. I'd occasionally go into the city and do something a bit more adventurous and go up to Salmiya, go to the scientific centre, go to the towers and eat in a restaurant, go up to Marina Mall. But there's I probably avoided what's the big mall called? Avenues. I probably avoided Avenues. Like, I probably went there about 3 or 4 times, but I think that's why I like Kuwait so much, is because like there's you're not spoilt for choice, and you can just have like a nice routine, and you don't feel like you've got to be doing something different all the time. There's actually concerts as well, and I know you spoke of the cultural events, the concerts, the music, the theatre. I went to see this weird theatre show which was like, had lots of puppets and very strange music, and it was all in different languages, and it was very good. That was in the theatre in Salmiya, I think. And the short answer is, what did I do in Kuwait? I had a very simple life, and I did those basic things. Then again, when you have a week off and you're a teacher abroad, what do? You go to Goa, you go to you travel to India, you go to Oman, you go to Dubai, you travel, you leave Kuwait, you go on holiday. So if you had a long weekend, you go away. And then if you have a holiday at Easter, summer, Christmas, then you probably go back home for 3 weeks if you want to. Or where did I go? Well, I went to Goa, I went to Sri Lanka, I went to Oman, I went to Bahrain, went to all these places from Kuwait, because it's such a good hub from the Middle East. You can even go out to Southeast Asia from Kuwait, and it's not too far. People go to Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, which another part of the world, which is great. And it's nice because when you come home, you're like, okay, now I'm back in Kuwait. Like, it's so small that it's almost like everyone knows everyone, and all the all the expats are linked through like one or two people, right? Like I have no doubt that we have mutual friends, just because that you're there now and I was there, a few years ago. But I'm sure that there are people, like someone who knows someone that I know, and of course the Kuwaitis as well. A population of just 1 million people. There, any Kuwaiti is going to be like a distant relative, right, or a cousin, a friend of a cousin. So it's got that very tight knit culture, and that was definitely like a nice characteristic of Kuwait that makes it really feel like home, especially to people who really do live there, like with a passport and everything, I think.